Hi, I'm in Suite 2015, and I just worked out generally the geometry of your plan. I don't have the dimensions or anything, and I don't have a copy of your plan, so I'm just guessing. But basically, I got this configuration here, and it's certainly not complete. Let me show you what I've got, and I'll tell you how I got here. On the second floor, here, I opened the dialog for that wall, and went to the roof tab and set it to full gable wall. Same thing over here on the second floor. Same action. Yeah, full gable wall. When I built the second floor, I just had a match, and then I got rid of these walls here, and then let the program just automatically generate this wall and this wall. And down here on the first floor, okay, that's what we're going to be doing next. And I'm going to do an overview. And since I don't have your house to measure, I need to know this height here. You know, maybe there's some variations on the second floor, first floor, I don't know. But basically, I need to close this gap here. And the easiest way to do that, excuse me, over here, I'm going to draw an invisible wall across here so I can separate this space from this space. Now, how you do this on your house is your business. Now I'm just going to open the dialog box for this space that I've separated. Go to the Structure tab. I'm going to lower the ceiling down to 8 feet. Now I'm just trying to get these roofs to, and I've got auto generate roofs on. See, auto reveal roofs. Okay. Let's see what. Okay, see how that brought that closer. I'm going to hit Control Tab, go back to Plan, lower this some more. Now I'm just trying to get the roofs right relative to themselves. I don't have your house to measure. I don't have a copy of your plan. So similar actions, not the same exact actions, would be done. Let's drop this down to 80, down to 7 feet. Of course, you probably wouldn't have a 7-foot ceiling, but nevertheless, okay, that handled that part. Now we've got the salt box. Then I believe you got some sort of let me see, look at this. Okay, got a porch over here, a shed gable, shed gable, shed gable. Excuse me, I used the word gable, but shed dormer, and a covered porch. So this is going to be really difficult to do in Suite because you don't have manual tools. In Pro, it would be easy once you learn the tools, but nevertheless, I'm going to give it a shot. I don't use Suite very much, but kind of know what I need to tweak in here. So I'm going to go over here on the first floor, and I want a railing tool. That porch looks like it's about from there over about like that. Now, once I get this closed up, I need to draw a wall in there. Of course, now, as I draw these walls, of course, the automatic roof generator's on, so it's going to undo what I've done. That's just the way the automatic roof works. You work it, it works on settings. Okay, we've set up the salt box, and Gotta alter the settings over here. Okay, it looks like the porch is lower. Porch is lower than the rest of the house, and this was that space over there on the left. What am I looking for? There we go. I set that to 84 inches. Now, obviously, I'd have to have your measurements to make this perfectly right, but I know that this needs to be lower than over here because the roofs are lower. That was 7 feet. Name was porch. The structure tab. And I'm going to set it to 72 inches and just see what we get. Okay, it's a little bit closer. Now this wall here, I need to tell it to be a full gable wall. Okay, it's a little bit closer. Oh, yeah, this is going to be really difficult to do in Suite. That's okay. Another thing is these porch walls. I just now noticed that the roofs over the porch are lower pitch, so we need to go over here and tell the pitch to be lower than 912, and it looks like 312. Take that one and do the same thing over here. And set that to 3. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Got kind of a funny pitch coming in there. We need this to extend over to here. And Pro would be very easy to do. You just click on the roof plane and drag it over. You can't do that in Suite. So I need to draw in these rooms up here. Here and here. And set up the wall here as full gable, and then these are lower pitched than 912. That looks like about a 912. May not be that steep. Again, I'm guessing, but we'll pursue these dormers next. Go back to plan, and let's see. That's up here. It's going to be complicated. Okay, so we got this space in here. Draw that in. It's just it comes in shorter. Now this wall here is an automatically generated wall. You open it up, and you can see it's has these check marks in there, so it won't form a room. I need to be able to form a room there, so I'm going to draw over that wall with this one. Well, no, I better not. That was programmed to be a gable. Okay, and see, it automatically put a hip roof over because that's what the software is programmed to do. Now, this wall and that wall, I'm going to tell them to be full gable walls. And then this outer wall, I'm going to tell it to what pitch I want it. It looks like about 312. Let's see what we got. Okay, that worked. See, the thing with Suite, well, of course, it screwed up, it goobered up the salt box. I don't think you'll be able to do this in Suite. As you can see, I've got close, at least from this vantage point. Oh, I bet I know what happened. The edge over here doesn't match. Let me break that. See, I'm guessing at the dimensions. There we go. Now, oh, I see what's happened. This reverted to a lower pitch. So I'm gonna have to repair this again. We got that steep roof over to about here. What can I do? Yeah, see how it automatically cut that out. Let's see the should be set to 9. So I'm gonna open up this wall and make, okay, it's set to 9. Where's that flat pitch? You know where that flat roof pitch is coming in? This should be 9, and it's not being 9. It's picking up errantly some setting. Think for a minute. This ought to be full gable. Yeah. Sorry, I'm being kind of slow here, but I don't use Suite all the time, and I'm not usually confronted with this kind of a problem. I think I've done pretty well under the circumstances. I need to get this roof plane back up, and you can only do it by settings. I can't just click on it and open a dialog box and tell it what to do. So this should have a 9/12 pitch over it, and it doesn't. Let me check some things. Okay, that's set to 9. Yeah, this is set to 9. I just checked it a moment ago. Yeah. Probably overkill, but I'm going to set this to full gable. Well, okay, just sit there to full gable. I don't think you can do this roof in Suite, because there's no way for me to tell this roof plane to go back, revert to 9/12 and match up with this like I had it before. You have these other secondary structures in there, and it's a little bit too complicated for the way this is set up to work. Okay, I'm going to draw a wall in here. Let's see what that did. Yeah. And then I had to tell it what pitches to have over those walls. 3/12. And this one has to be full gable. Okay. So that's kind of sort of what you have except for this area in here, and I got it pretty. Now the ceiling heights are wrong, obviously. How can I fix that? You saw how I did these. You just drew the walls and then did the programming, and the programming, the software just responds. I can't think of a single way to get this to back the way it was. By adding these, it complicated things. Let me go down to the first floor. This is set to 9, as I recall. 9/12. Yeah, it is. Yet it's not doing that. That's not a 9/12 roof plane. That's, if it was set to 9/12, it would connect with a like I had it earlier. Well, fiddle faddle. Can't just click on it and change it. Okay. I'm going to save this. Save it to a little folder I have on my desktop. Let's see, I want users. Desktop. Home Talk. There we go. That was leave it untitled plan 1. Now what I'm going to do is close out a suite. I've given up. Sorry. I'm going to open Pro 2015, and we'll finish it up in Pro 2015. And you'll see what the difference is. I'm going to go open plan. There it is, untitled 1. This is the plan I made in Suite. I'll show you the extra bucks you pay for Pro. I'm just going to take this roof plane here. See, I can select it now. Let's delete it. And I'm going to click over here on this roof plane and just drag it down. I'm going to go back to plan, view. I guess that's up here, yeah. And turn on the reference display. There's that roof plane yonder. I use the brake line tool and go around the dormers. Over to there. We'll break around these walls. Can't do this in Suite. Not possible. Break it around that corner. And done. I think pretty close to done, yeah. Well, it's not perfect. Let's see. Let's click on that wall. Tell you what, I'm just going to open that wall up and tell it to rebuild on the structure tab. Oh, it says this. Okay. Yeah, see that wall polygon's been aberrated some. You can't do this in Suite either. Okay, I fixed that up. You can't grab wall polylines in Suite like this. So on some things it's hard to fix. Okay, well there you go. That's roughed in what your plan is. There's a few little gaps here and there and that sort of thing, but it's basically done. That looks like that's out of alignment. Okay, well, I hope this helps you. I'm sorry I couldn't do it all in Suite, but and maybe it can be done in Suite, but not by me and not in this short tutorial. Anyway, thank you for your kind attention. Good day.